Hey guys, it's Shauna. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you this summery look, and this one is inspired by one of Kylie Jenner's posts on her Instagram story with the yellow in the inner corner, and as soon as I saw that, I knew that I had to recreate it. Along with that, I'm going to show you a sweat-proof full face foundation routine as well, especially with this hot weather and my oily skin. I managed to find a way to make sure that my makeup stays as long as possible in this super hot weather. So if you want to know how I got this look, just keep on watching. Alright, so to start off with the brows, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown. I'm just doing my brows as I do normally since I haven't integrated that part in most of my videos lately, so I just wanted to do a little refresher for you guys. And to define my brows, I took a concealer. This is the LA Girl concealer, and it's so convenient since it already has a brush, and I'm just cleaning up the brows underneath and also around it. And then I just took a brush to blend that concealer in, and this already makes my brows look extra snatched. And moving on to the face, I'm using the Fenty primer and just applying that all over my face with my hands before I apply foundation. And I've been using this OFRA blotting powder and just putting that all over my face before foundation, and this really helps control the oil, and you can definitely use any powder underneath. Of course, I'm just using this one because I felt like it today. And yeah, then I'm applying a light layer of the foundation all over just to even out my skin tone. I find myself not needing to use too much since most of the coverage I need comes from using my concealer. For concealer, I'm using the Motives Cosmetics concealer, and this is a very thick concealer, and I love since it's so full coverage, so I'm applying that underneath my eyes and my high points and taking a beauty sponge and dampening it with Fix Plus, so everything just blends nicely and smoothly since this is a thicker and drier concealer. I also blended the concealer up to my eyelids to prep it for the shadow, and after everything is all blended, I set the eyelids right away with powder just to prevent any creasing. Now taking the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit, I'm just going to be chiseling out my entire face. I'll just be blending out my nose contour with a brush first. It was a little dark, so I used my beauty sponge just to line things up. It's a quick fix. And taking a dense brush to blend out that contour. This was literally my little cardio sesh for the day, since this contour kit is a little bit on the thicker and drier side as well. But I find products like these is what helps my contour last longer than just using powder. And to set that concealer in, I'm just taking the Mercier translucent powder, of course, and just baking my entire face under my eyes, my smile line, wherever I put the concealer, and also under the contour as well. You could definitely skip this step if you don't like that look. I love this look, so I'm just going to do that. Now to set that contour, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette all over and just lightly bronzing my entire face. And to further chisel out my face, I took a flat brush with the darker shade in the palette to define those cheeks to make that extra snatched. And for blush, I took the MAC's Blush in Gingerly, which is my all-time fave shade, and applying that onto my cheekbones like so. And I wanted to glow to the nines today, so I'm using the Becca liquid highlighter and applying that directly onto my temples and cheekbones, and then just blending that out real good with a beauty blender. And as you can see, that glow is literally insane. And just because I didn't think that glow was enough, I'm going to further amp it up with the all-time favorite OFRA Rodeo Drive highlighter. And finally, moving on to my eyes, I'm using the Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diaries palette today, and I'm going in with the light brown shade with a fluffy brush, just applying that all over the lid as a base. And now mixing the orangey and dark brown shade with a smaller brush, I defined the outer corner of my lid and slowly bringing that into the crease, making sure to leave the inner corner blank for that yellow shade. And this yellow shade, I literally found it in my mom's old makeup vanity since I didn't own a yellow eyeshadow. So then I just packed this on into the inner corners, and I realized it wasn't opaque enough or pigmented enough, so I just sprayed my brush with some Fix Plus, hoping that the color would be a little bit more pigmented. But in the photo Kylie posted, it was just a subtle yellow, so this was perfect. Then I just applied a light coat of mascara. And then I just lined my lower lash line with that dark brown and orange shade just to even out my eyes. And I think this is just perfect for the look, but I decided to be a little extra today. So I applied a pair of lashes, and these are the Remake Studio lashes in the style Jazz. I'll put the link to purchase these down below. I love these lashes to death, and as you can see, it makes such a dramatic difference. I love them. And lastly, for the lips, I am using the Colourpop Lippie and the shade Taurus, which is this perfect orangey brown shade. To tone it down and line it up a little bit and make it the perfect nude, I mixed it in with the MAC Honey Love lipstick. And finally, for the finishing touches, of course, I'm going to be highlighting the inner corners and brow bone. Alright, and that's about it for today's look. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye!